Have you ever hated a movie so much just because of one scene in it? Now, this is the case for me. I was never a fan of James Bond. Like, of course, I've seen a few movies, and besides the typical action scenes and new girlfriend every movie, I couldn't say much about them. Unlike my brother, who was obsessed with James Bond growing up. Although there is one movie, Skyfall, that I do remember watching very well, probably just because of this one scene. So in this scene, I'm like 90% sure James Bond was tied up from the usual bad guys. So to build tension, the bad guy walked towards James Bond in the screen, kind of like I'm doing in this video. Except instead of weapons or whatever the bad guys had, I ended up walking past a dead squirrel. But when I watched it, he walked toward the screen, and it felt like 10 minutes. Although it's probably more like 2 or 3. Anyway, I hated this scene. It was just talking. And to be honest, I'm not watching a damn James Bond movie just for talking. I'm watching it because he's a badass, with all the car chases and fighting scenes. I think this scene ruined the whole movie for me for sure. Now, I would be a hypocrite if I said this without watching the movie again with a better understanding of it. So for now, I'm a hypocrite, and I'll own up to it. But I do promise to watch Skyfall again. I mean, maybe with my newly developed college brain or whatever, the scene will be a little bit different for me. Or not, who knows.